The pursuit in coaching is discovering identity. The pursuit in coaching is how people become. Just think, if you can, because that's what I'm exposed to. If you come and sit with me, that's all that I'm concerned about. I want you to become you. If that means that you cry, then that's it. Become that. If that means that you find new insight, then it's that. If that means that you and I can develop a program that you can go and present to whomever you have love for, then it's that. It's on so many different levels, but it's your becoming as a person. Now I want to break it up for you. You remember we chatted about being, doing and having? I just want to theoretically explain to you how I got to that. The being, doing and having. The being referring to your essence, the doing referring to your abilities, and the having might just be the result of the first two, of the being and the doing. The being is just referring, as I said, to your essence. You need to often at one stage in your life put on the glasses of God and look at yourself. Because it's through those glasses that you can see clearly who you are. All of us, even me propagating identity as such an important thing, are going to be bowled over when we one day look into His eyes and understand what He actually saw in us, saw in me, saw in you. The human mind needs to fathom, your mind needs to fathom, embrace and try to understand you as seen through His eyes. That is the beingness. The doing is all the abilities you have. I will break it up for you theoretically as we continue here. What you're capable of doing. And the having is then a result of that. Let's say I'm capable of doing coaching, and now I have some money because clients pay me. That's the having. Oh, and I bought a car with that money, so I have a car. And I'm renting a house with that money, so I have a place to stay. Identity is the essential understanding a person has of him or herself, and happens over time when one discovers the purpose of one's life. What one is capable of doing and reigniting the motivation to move in the direction of expressing one's essence by releasing one's potential. This, in essence, is the fundamental process of becoming who we all engage with in life, from birth to death. You'll get the slides, then you can read that beautifully constructed poetic sentence. Let me just put all the elements from a theoretical point of view together for you. The first thing, and now I'm going to focus on all the P's. I say it's paradigmatic. By that I mean the way that you and I think. It all comes together in your mind. It's a non-negotiable statement that I've just made. You want to negotiate it with me or debate it with me, you'll lose. It's how you think in the end of the day. It's fundamentally, primarily how you think. And in this case, talking about identity, how you think of yourself. Solomon said, as a man thinks, so is he. You do not move beyond your thinking. You will not tell me what's a rundur. You don't know what a rundur is. You might guess, but you don't know what it is. So all you'll say is, I don't know. Neither do I. It's just a silly word I've made up. But if there was something like a rundur, you wouldn't have been able to tell me because you didn't think it. Your mind didn't process that information. Therefore, you can't move beyond that. Same with the way you think about yourself. In simplistic terms, what David Molape said, it's true. If you think you're a loser, you know what, you're right. And it goes for the other side of the coin as well. If you think you're a winner, you're also right. Because in the end, it just depends on how you think. How you think about me. So within that context, what we look at is purpose. And purpose equates for me to the essential understanding of your identity. It includes the discovering and journeying into your life's intended direction. And it answers the question, why am I here? The simplistic phrase of that, to remember, your life is not an experiment. Your life is beautiful, awesome. God thought, God designed.